Hi, friends. How are you all? I'm here with a very nice story on how our attitude reflects on our everyday life. Name of the story is Attitude Matters. Rohit was always in a good mood and always had something positive to say. When someone would ask him how he was doing, he would reply, "If I were any better, I would be twins." This is an expression that uses exaggeration to make a point. It means that someone would need two bodies to contain their current level of happiness or satisfaction. So I saw Rohit always very happy. He was a unique manager because he had several waiters who had followed him around from restaurant to restaurant. The reason the waiters followed Rohit was because of his attitude. He was a natural motivator. If an employee was having a bad day, Rohit was there telling the employee how to look on the positive side of the situation. Seeing this style really made me curious. So one day I went up to Rohit and asked him, "I don't get it. You can't be a positive person all the time. How do you do it?" Rohit replied, "Each morning I wake up and say to myself, Rohit, you have two choices today. You can choose to be in a good mood or you can choose to be in a bad mood. I choose to be in a good mood always. Each time something bad happens, I can choose to be a victim or I can choose to learn from it. I choose to learn from it. Every time someone comes to me complaining, I can choose to accept their complaint or I can point out the positive side of life. I choose the positive side of life." "Yeah, right. It's not that easy," I protested. "Yes, it is," Rohit said. "Life is all about choices. When you cut away all the junk, every situation is a choice. You choose how you react to situations. You choose how people will affect your mood. You choose to be in a good mood or bad mood. The bottom line is, it's your choice how you live life." I reflected on what Rohit said. Soon thereafter, I left the restaurant industry to start my own business. We lost touch, but often thought about him when I made the choice about life instead of reacting to it. Several years later, I heard that Rohit did something you are never supposed to do in a restaurant business. He left the back door open one morning and was held up at gunpoint by three armed robbers. While trying to open the safe, his hand shaking from nervousness slipped off the combination. The robbers panicked and shot him. Luckily, Rohit was found relatively quickly and rushed to the local trauma center. After 18 hours of surgery and weeks of intensive care, Rohit was released from the hospital with fragments of the bullet still in his body. I saw Rohit about 6 months after the accident. When I asked him how he was, he replied, "If I were any better, I would be twins." "Want to see my scars?" I declined to see the wounds, but did ask him what had gone through his mind as the robbery took place. "The first thing that went through my mind was that I should have locked the back door," Rohit replied. Then, as I lay on the floor, I remembered that I had two choices. I could choose to live or I could choose to die. I chose to live. "Weren't you scared? Did you lose consciousness?" I asked. Rohit continued. "The paramedics were great. They kept telling me I was going to be fine. But when they wheeled me into the emergency room and I saw the expressions on the faces of the doctors and nurses, I got really scared. In their eyes, I read, 'He's a dead man.' I knew I needed to act. "What did you do?" I asked. "Well, there was a big burly nurse shouting questions at me," said Rohit. "She asked if I was allergic to anything." "Yes," I replied. The doctors and nurses stopped working as they waited for my reply. I took a deep breath and yelled, Bullets! Over their laughter, I told them, I am choosing to live. Operate on me as if I am alive and not dead. Rohit lived thanks to the skills of the doctors, but also because of his amazing attitude. I learned from him that every day we have the choice to live fully. Attitude, after all, is everything. Key takeaway from the story? As the famous proverb goes, people with a positive attitude are influenced by what goes on within them. No matter what your circumstances, your attitude is a choice you make that affects everything you do. Your attitude acts as a lens through which you perceive challenges and opportunities. By choosing a positive mindset, you empower yourself to overcome and find silver linings. Remember, your attitude is a powerful tool that shapes your journey, influencing outcomes along the way. How is it, children? Isn't it very motivating? Yes, attitude matters. I will come back to you with a very nice story next week again. Until then, be happy, be safe, and carry a great attitude. Bye.